Okay, I will do that. Oh. Yo, what is going on, people? And my name is the SVR. Welcome to episode 101.
I gotta restart Discord. I just accidentally did something bad. Hold up.
Oh,
Just do the intro.
thank you. Episode 101 of SVR Podcast. First of all, everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys stay safe.
Okay, I'm by it.
Welcome back. Hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and be sure to be okay with yourselves within the mental health standpoint. That's first off, right off the bat of the jump. And second of all, if you guys haven't been already, please be aware and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell on and hit that like button for some more new content upon the channel. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today, guys, we have two of underground rappers who we have. First, we have someone who's from New York and has started their music back in 2019. From there, he started progressing his music. And at first, he didn't find his voice up until like years later, and later he started evolving more and more, and being more selected in such meaningful, related music. And then we got, last but not least, someone who just started music last year, and he's from the country of Israel, ladies and gentlemen. So first off, we will introduce to you in today's podcast. First, we have none other than Hateful Slimy. Welcome in. Welcome into the podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing good, fam. I'm drinking coffee right now, so I got that caffeine flowing in my veins. Bam.
Tone.
I'm glad that you're doing good. You feel more healthy, man. And last but not least, we have Ninja AF. Welcome into the podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing good, fam.
Better than usual, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okie dokie. So first, guys, y'all know the drill, right?
Yeah, podcast.
And the point of the exact podcast.
Yeah.
What I'll be doing with you guys, both of you individually, is ask you guys 10 questions in regards about y'all's humble beginnings in music. Y'all's opinion about, video games, because y'all grew up with music, obviously. Criticism that has been given to you guys when you guys started making music, etc., etc. So, without any further ado, Hateful Slimy, Ninja AF, are you two ready?
Yep.
Yes.
I was born ready.
Okie dokie. Let's go. First question I have for both of you is, what really made y'all start music in the first place?
Who's answering first?
You go first, Slimy.
Music for me, I've always found music interesting. Like back then, I didn't really have the equipment that I do now, like an actual microphone or a computer or anything. So I would literally just open up YouTube and just use OBS to record myself rapping on like I didn't even download the beats or anything. I just straight up recorded on YouTube, and they were pretty bad. And I'm glad those are not even up. They're not even on BandLab because they weren't even recorded on BandLab.
Do you know specifically the first song you made it to the point where already flaws were made?
I remember a bar, or at least like what the bar was about in the first song I made.
I remember the whole verse.
You remember the whole verse?
Yeah.
You weren't even there.
Kidding.
No. You're a liar, fam.
What?
And
yeah, that's basically what happened. I was just making music just for fun, and now I'm here. Still doing it for fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, it comes across as like, because some people don't understand, like, we are doing music for a passion. We're not doing it to where we are making it an investment for the love of money. And I don't know if you guys can agree with this, but I feel like when we do music for passion, we really mean it by like generally putting a lot of hard work and effort to it.
Yeah.
As for your Ninja AF, what really made you start make music in the first place?
So, it started 2 years ago when I met APOC, and he was like, when we played zombies that one time, he was like, "Hey man, like I'm doing music and shit, and he's good. Obviously, I listen to his shit." He was like, "Ninja, you should do music too, man. I would love to see you rap in Hebrew." And I was like, "Nah, it's not for me, man." So, we go to like 2024, like 5 months ago, and I'm doing joke songs and very specific joke songs that you two know what I'm talking about. So like I was not even trying. Obviously, it's pretty bad on purpose. And then
Yep.
I'm like, yeah, this is funny and stuff. And then they invited me to the underground rap community server, if y'all remember that server. And I'm seeing a lot of good artists there, like APOC, USVR, Gold Wolf, and some other people. And like Will even did music. He wasn't good as he is right now, but like it's still like I was like really curious. Like I should like start doing this shit too. I'm curious. And I started bad, horrible. But then I improved and gotten better and stuff.
Which a lot of flaws that you had were where the factor of like you didn't know like how you like properly made music until you get to the point where you're like where you're in this side of it where you're like now you actually know what you're doing. I mean, you're still new to the game, but you're eventually like getting better over time when you're dropping music and making it to where it's more meaningful matter instead of making it as a joke.
Yeah, I improved really fast, surprisingly. Like
At this rate of age that you're in, especially.
yeah.
And so
Yeah, I'm John Borgen. This is my story.
all right. It's like the difference between you and Willie. So Willie started like 6 years ago, and when he started making music, and you started like 2 years ago. That's how huge difference.
No, not 2 years ago. 2 years ago, like APOC told me you should do music and stuff, and I said no. And then
And you only started like this past like 6 or 5 months.
yeah, I didn't even like think of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you told me to, and I didn't even think about it. I just brought it up for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I started doing it like 5 months ago.
5 months ago. Thanks for correction.
Yes.
Moving forward to second question, and this is like Could be anything related, really, if you think of it like a hindsight standpoint. I'll go you first, Hateful Slimy. What's the most random fact you know that would surprise people?
There's more trees on Earth than there are stars in our galaxy.
To be fair, yes, there's more trees than stars in today's standards, really.
Yeah. What about you, Ninja?
Random fact.
That will
surprise people.
My dad once told me that octopuses have 3 hearts, and that's weird.
3 hearts?
Yeah, they do.
Worms have like 4 or 5.
Yeah, and like 2 of them actually stop beating when like they start swimming and stuff. Like they have the main heart, and like that's the heart that actually like makes the blood pump. Like that.
Is it pumping around their chest, or is it pumping through their arms and whatnot?
I'm not an octopus. I don't know.
Because that's insane.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
it's weird in the weird.
Hard.
Like it's so weird. Like, why would you have 3 hearts in your entire body? And why can't
Drake looked at that fact and he was like, "Huh, I should make a song about that." Heart, part 6.
Oh God. Oh no. Can we not? Because it's like I still don't understand like the exact fact. I mean, 3 hearts. That's something. Normally you would have like 1 heart.
That's the truth, fam.
It still feels.
Yes, and the France.
It still feels weird though. Like, generally. Okay. Short, but whatever. Third question. This is for both of you. Well, I'm starting with Hateful Slimy first. If you could have any fictional character as a sidekick, who would it be and why?
To be honest, probably.
Take your time.
Probably SpongeBob, fam. Think about it.
Coach.
He's invincible, fam.
Nick.
And he like him getting punched literally tickles him, and he could just like do. No, wait, I changed my mind. Raven. The things I would do, fam.
Raven from Teen Titans.
Yep.
Why not Nick? He would warn you, like, don't shoot that car.
Nick would watch your back, but he would also betray you, fam.
That's true.
I mean, are you like, will you be doing it with Raven? What you guys will do? Do you guys like will save the world, or would you like straight up do like what like what?
Oh,
of course, you know what.
Man, you know what.
Why not Zoe with the mod on?
Fam, Raven is a goth girl. That's all you need in life. Besides God. But fam, I could have both.
But God's not fictional.
Look, what about you, Ninja?
Probably Dexter. I mean, he's smart. He's physically strong. Like his combat, he's strong, and like if I need him to fight, he has my back.
What? I'm sorry. What? Now
I said my back.
Well, first time
you misheard.
No, I didn't misheard. I heard what you said. You said black.
I said back. You're wrong.
He said back and sack.
Agreeing to disagree, but I agree.
Okay, that sounds weird by that context.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
So you'll be with the Dexter in terms of like the class learning lessons and stuff like that.
No. If I want to kill people.
In a worse way or in a good way?
Both.
You can't be neutral. You have to go one way.
Bro, think about it. The dude can make he hides from the police for years. Still haven't been caught, cool. Since 1980, I think. 1981 or something. He's still alive to this day, cool. He has like 150 bodies.
Damn, he fucks that much?
Hey,
No.
yo! Hey, yo!
Not in that thing.
I gotta catch up, fam.
What the fuck?
What the hell? That's wild. Okay. Fair enough, I guess.
Wild like Kyle.
Wild like Kyle.
My name is Frankie Danky. Your girl gives me spankies.
Relax.
What the fuck?
Fourth question. And this is still talking about like music related, really. So,
Yeah.
you guys been receiving a lot of like criticisms that is regard about like, you know, improvising your rhythm, improvising your pronunciations, mixing, etc., etc., etc. Hateful Slimy, how do you handle criticism in general, whether it's positive or negative? Does it influence your creative decisions?
Yes, I embrace criticism, whether it's negative or positive, because in my opinion, how am I ever gonna improve in the art if people don't tell me what I'm doing wrong? Because I'm obviously gonna be biased. I'm gonna see my music, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that sounds good. So I need an actual third party opinion. That's not me. I don't care if it's negative or positive. I take the negativity or positivity and I put that into my passion.
Now, if there was like someone who like will go to, you know, in destructive matter and will say some completely like sounds like something they wouldn't contemporary criticize, would you still take it regardless, or you will just like, no, fuck that?
I would probably do what I did with PBM and just yeah, I'm gonna just read out what I said to PBM. And it's pretty crazy what I did. I murdered him. I gotta find it. I think they deleted it. No. I gotta find it. Well, basically, PBM was criticizing one of my songs, and I basically told him, why would I take your criticism when you don't... I basically butchered him and said, I only take criticism from people who are actually good at what they're criticizing me for. And you're not really good at anything, so why would I ever listen to you? Basically what I said.
Ah, I see. I mean, there's a lot of people like who, in some instances, like I'm talking about like outside of music. Like I'm talking about like outside of music. I'm talking about like those who don't know how to make music, not talking about the people who inside of music. I'm talking about like general outside of music who don't know how to make music, who don't know how to criticize, and all that.
I would probably make fun of them, or I would just take their hatred and just anger that they give me and just put it into music, which would drive me even more.
Will you be overconfident, or will you still...
I don't think I would be overconfident because people hating on me and stuff, like that's an ego check.
Mm. Yep. And the only way that could get to you is like if they try to get under your skin. Sadly, they won't.
Yeah, if they don't even make music themselves, I don't really care what they say.
Well, unless if they know how to criticize properly, then yes.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like before, it's okay to, because we all like, down for constructive criticism. And if you're those one of the people that, like to critique or to give pointers across instead of sugarcoat, feel free. Do it, formalize it. Make it a way where your pointers matter more than, words that doesn't really resonate with the artist. Like what I mean by words that doesn't resonate with artists is like words that doesn't come up as criticism, really.
Yeah.
And so that's really truly what matters, most of it. What about your Ninja AF? This is the same question I asked to Hateful Slimy about, how you like handle
Criticism?
handle the criticism in general, whether it's like positive or negative.
Yeah, I embrace it. Like, criticism is great. Like, it actually really helps me. Like when someone's actually criticizing my music, like you, Keith, Willie, APOC sometimes. Yeah, and like that really helps me improve my things, cause like I don't really know, I can't tell if my song is good or no, cause I'm not professional, but there's one thing, if you don't know what you're doing, I'll take PBM as example. And like if he's just hating, like it's just easy to brush off. But like if it's real feedback that I like that can actually elevate the craft, like I'm all ears. Like even if it stings a little, like sometimes you gotta take the negative feedbacks, to improve.
Yeah, sometimes. Another thing I also would like to point out and foresee, and I think you guys can vouch for this. In this matter is self-awareness. Now, when people tell you the criticism, you should be aware of it, and you should be taking accountability for it to take it to what's granted.
I definitely do that.
Instead of just like, being lazy and forgetting about it.
Yeah.
No, when when you criticize my songs, when you like, in the comments when you say, yeah, there's that, the vocals, like you say the pros and the cons,
Mm-hmm.
and so what I'm doing in like this next song that I'm working on, um, I'm looking again at the criticism, and like I'm looking at the cons, and I was like, how can I improve what he said? How can I do the shit he said? So I'm like working on it. Like I'm aware. So like it's important because if we don't do that, the criticism it's pointless. Just at this point, don't listen, don't read it, because if you're not doing it, it's dumb.
That's true. And like if you don't listen to what the true criticism is giving to you, what's the point of you having such like factor of improving and initially your songs in the first place?
Yeah, if you won't listen to someone who's better than you, you won't improve. But if you're I'm not gonna listen to someone who's worse than me, and especially people who don't know what they're talking about. Or I don't listen to criticism that it's just hating. Like,
I agree.
someone says, "Hey man, your song is shit," and then just doesn't say. They don't say why it's shit. Like they just say it's shit. Like I can say that like your music is shit. Why? I don't know. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's like
Because
give you the reason why.
it's like at this point, just don't say it because it's pointless. It's you don't if you don't say why. It's dumb.
Yeah, that's factual, and like you should know what you're doing instead of just fumbling. You know, saying. So yeah,
Some people know what they're talking about, and some people don't.
it is what it is.
Whether it's people who know about music and people who don't know about music. Like there are people who will just hate, and there are people who just don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly. Next question. Now this is like a little bit of break here in terms of the music. Then we going back to it like after that. Well, not after that because there's still more. Like around like 7 question over there. That's where we're going back to the music. But let's talk about like for a few about video games here, gentlemen. So there's been a lot of debate that people have been saying that today's standards, like new games that have been developed, are better than the others because of the graphics, the performance, the gameplay, the what is it called, the cohesiveness in terms of story and execution, stuff like that. Old school back then, it didn't really matter whether you had like a shitty PC or whatever, not as long as you enjoy and had fun, playing these games and living up on nostalgia and all that stuff. You should be good to go. Like, ain't nobody who's gonna judge you whether you like the old video games and new video games. So, here's a question for both of you. Starting with you, Hateful Slimy. Do you prefer old school video games or new video games, and what really makes one stand out over the other?
If I had to choose, it would be old school because it just seemed way more complete. Because back then, the developers couldn't just release like a broken game and be like, "Oh, I'll update it later." No, back then, like the games had to be released complete because you couldn't just update them. But like there are some new games that are really good, such as like Last of Us, Uncharted 4. Like there's so many good games. There's a lot of good games that are coming out this year. Most of them are some of my favorite series of all, like Gears of War, for example. So overall, I think both are good, but old is better, in my opinion.
And that's what makes it stand out the most.
Yeah. And all games nowadays, they all just look the same and have the same graphics.
Yeah, well, that's because some of the people who work in developers, like for example, Valve, they have like the same engine but different story, different game.
I like Valve because Valve, like, they only ever release games that they are actually proud of.
Yeah, and they are aware of like the criticisms, and they're like willing, like every time when they play it, they get to tweak some of the problems that they had. At least like small amount.
Yeah.
What about you, Ninja AF?
What?
What about you, Ninja? Do you prefer old school video games or new school video games, and what makes one stand out over the other?
If I had to choose, it's probably old school games. It's a little biased because of nostalgia, but I don't care. I just prefer it. Um, in my opinion, they like actually have a personality. I'm looking at games nowadays. They don't have. It's just they don't have a soul in it. Like, yeah, like they have good graphics, obviously better graphics. It's a new, fresh, insane game with realism, and it's very immersive. But like, I graphics don't make a game good. It's like APOC shitting on Left 4 Dead because of its graphics. It's a dumb opinion, first of all, because Left 4 Dead has a lot of mods, but that's beside the point. I bet APOC loves What I War Zombies and it has shit graphics because it's old, but gold. You know what I mean? Like, old school games are nostalgic. They have soul in it. Like, they're like fun. And when you compare horror games, for example, in my opinion, the old games and like the low, like the low the low graphics shit, they're more scary in my opinion. Like the indie games, indie horror games, I prefer those than the actual like big titles and stuff. I prefer them because they're scarier.
Valid point. And I agree with both of you. As someone who is more invested in old school games over the new school, I completely agree. Contemporary.
Yeah.
Like even if the successor of like all like the old school video games only had success back then but didn't succeed now, it's still like regardless of the sales and numbers and shit, still is a really good game for ahead of its time.
Yeah.
So completely valid here. Moving forward to next question. Now this is going to be a lot of debate and some biases that people will disagree on in terms of how you guys rank it and how y'all foresee it differently.
Yeah.
And it's it's just like it's more based on like how you see the video games, how you live it up for and all that shit, and in that whole series from Black Ops to now, whatever or not. So I'm for both of you, starting with you, A for Slimy. What is your all-time favorite Call of Duty game and why?
Black Ops 1 easily. It's got a perfect campaign in my opinion. Very, very solid multiplayer that's only barely beaten by COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, or BO2. And the zombies is very memorable to me, but I would rather play like I'd rather play like other zombies games than BO1 or just Call of Duty Zombies in general, like Left 4 Dead. But it's still a solid zombies mode. Black Ops 1 is the most memorable Call of Duty to me besides the other ones I listed. So yeah, it's BO1 for me.
All right. What about you, Ninja? What is your all-time favorite Call of Duty game, and tell me why?
Black Ops 2. It's biased.
Solid.
But it's nostalgic. For me, I remember the late nights with my brother. Very, very good memories and times. The multiplayer, probably my second favorite multiplayer. Zombies. Yeah, actually, I don't hate any of the maps. I think all the maps are good. Transit is not that bad. People were just used to like amazing top tier, like A tier plus maps. They hated Transit because like their standards were just like really high. So Transit is hated to this day because of
that's
that.
completely fair. I agree.
But I think Transit is fun with friends. Like if you hop on like Transit with 4 people, I think it's really fun because it's actually fair. On solo it's different, but I don't care. Mob of the Dead, great map, great Easter egg that I actually have fun on, unlike other Easter eggs, APOC. Um, Origins, I like that map. Not my favorite, but good map. Die Rise, underrated. And some other maps.
Overhated too.
Yeah, true, overhated. And campaign, probably my favorite campaign of all time, or my second favorite. But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I like the BO2 campaign more than BO1, but BO1 overall I like more.
Makes sense. Fair.
It definitely, like, for 2 of the games, it definitely lived up the hype for its successor of, like, back then, because back then, even today, like these two games that y'all mentioned were super active. Like they were so destined in on playing these Black Ops series games. Well, let's include the new ones, because no offense, but Black Ops 6 isn't really for me. I know.
I hate Black Ops 6. Not a single good thing about it.
It's the same.
Besides the soundtrack is fire.
The soundtrack is good, but it's the same old like same old and dull like game that we've seen before. It's not so new.
It's just Modern Warfare 2019 Part 7.
Yeah.
We had Vanguard, Cold War, fucking Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. They were all the same game.
Same exact game style. Like nothing new that was brought up to in any shape or form.
It's just a different title, but same game.
Yeah, I know, different title, but then again,
yeah,
the playoff game style, it didn't really change. Really, they didn't even bother adding new features either way. So, it is what it is. Let's go back to the music matter, shall we? 7th question.
Yes.
Now we talked about y'all guys, y'all humble beginnings, when you guys discovered making music in the first place, when y'all debuted. But question for both of you, specifically you first, Hateful Slimy. Who were your main inspirations in terms of making music?
So I used to look up to Kanye heavy, musically. He really influenced me early on. But with all the stuff with everything he's just been saying recently, I just lost all respect I had for him. But these days, Tyler the Creator is a big inspiration for me. Just the way he evolved his sound and stayed real to himself. Kid Cudi too, I really just like him lyrically and flow-wise. He's always been about feeling through the pain and finding light in the dark and stuff like that. And that's just something I connect with. And Dax is also another one. His rawness and just the way he speaks, his truth, it's just all unapologetically beautiful in my opinion. All of them are. And that's just something I try to channel in my own music.
There were some of the songs where you started to be a little bit you got a little bit outside, a little out of your comfort zone. For example, you told me a while back, that was months ago. You told me your inspirations were, because you changed your opinion about before we got to this point of interviewing you and in this podcast. You told me your main inspirations were J. Cole, believe it or not, and what was it?
Yeah, I still like J. Cole.
Lil Dicky. I also heard that you listed there.
Lil Dicky humor-wise,
yeah, because it's more like you were, trying to get outside of your comfort zone for a bit, and then you go back to what you was doing. I guess it's, what I could say is versatility, if anything.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What about you, Ninja? Who were your main inspirations in terms of making music?
So there's this Israeli rapper that you both probably don't know. His name is Baxter. He used to make music.
Oh, you showed me him.
Yeah. He made music from the heart. He actually he loved it, and he talked about God, the Hebrew God. It really touched me, his music, and I love his rap. He's a good underground rapper. I'm actually making the same genre as him. And two rappers, artists that I love is Tyler the Creator and Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean, the way he pours emotion into his music while keeping shit smooth and haunting
And melodic.
Is next level, bro. I love Frank Ocean. But yeah.
And for Tyler Creator, is it what kind of side do you what area you like the Tyler Creator in terms of you're being inspired by him?
Probably his creativity, probably He's like super creative. He's like, in my opinion, more creative than Kanye West.
Mm.
He like he's really creative in his music. Like every new album, every new single and stuff, I'm surprised. Like the song goes that way, fuck you, and go this other way. I love Tyler the Creator. He's like super creative.
I already could tell, like, after this podcast, there's going to be a lot of controversial takes and disagreements. I already have a feeling of that. But appreciate the, you, like, expressing, like, you know, talking about, like, your main inspirations and stuff like that. I could see, like, in terms of the lyricism, in terms of, like, the homage, paying homage, you know what I'm saying? I could see the vision behind. You're not like trying to be a tryharder or whatnot. You try to be unapologetically be more. I guess you could say simplicity. I guess you could say simplicity complex a bit to make people, you know, understand and resonate with what you're saying. So I see where you guys are coming from. I appreciate that. Speaking of that, we're moving on to the 8th question. Now, there's been a lot of, like, you know, because many people, music listeners, even myself, are like more conveying about, like, you know, because versatility is okay, don't get me wrong, but when you cross that bridge, right, you shouldn't be over exaggerated, you know? You gotta make sure it has its meaning and whatnot. Some listeners like more on, like, energetic and the beat instrumentation than the, you know, lyricism, because that's what it is for today's standards. They don't focus on the lyrics, they more focus on the hype and the energy and stuff like that, which is pretty debatable, I must say, and it's kind of a little bit stupid in my opinion. So I have a question for both of you in particular. Hey, for Slimy, what do you ultimately want your lyrics to convey to listeners? Do you usually convey within the emotions, within the message, or just straight up call to action?
I personally, I want my music to hit people in a way where they feel seen. My lyrics come from real life, real pain, and real growth. It's a blend of reflection and resilience. I talk about struggle, but also about pushing through it. I want people to hear my songs, such as like Reborn, and they feel like they can get through whatever they're dealing with. They'll be like, yeah, this shit's hard, but I'm still here. That's the energy I try to put into everything I drop. It's not just about the emotion for emotion's sake. It's about showing that even the darkest parts of your life, it has meaning.
Some people can relate, some people don't relate. Maybe they just don't understand its meaning behind it. For those who are natively not like English or whatever, not.
Yeah.
What about you, Ninja? What do you ultimately want your lyrics to convey to listeners? Within the emotion, the message itself, or call to action?
Oh, you know it. The message. For me, it's the most important. Like, it's all about the message at the end of the day. Like, you listen to my song, you gotta understand the message. Like, tracks like Filtered War, Trigger Warning, which are personally like, I I love the message there. Even you do, SVR.
Yeah.
And like not even like for example in like Filtered War, which is talking about like specifically the war right here, but like it's also for other people. Like if it's like the war there in Ukraine, which I pray for my grandpa, um, to stay safe. It's just like it's not only for me, like it's for other people to listen to, and
Yeah.
it's the message is really important for me. It's not about this like the song itself. It sounds good, yeah, sure, but the message is like it's super important. That's why I have like always a topic in my head in each track. I don't make a lot of like hoes, bitches, and money. like, shit like that. I make like meaningful tracks.
Yeah, y'all don't make it to. Yeah, y'all don't make it to where it's braggadocious and flexing about, oh, I got something that you don't have.
Yeah, I'm not here to brag about hoes, bitches, money, and stuff like that. Like, I'm here to like bring meaningful shit that people can relate to and like.
For real. Like, if you relate to, like I said, some people can relate depending on like the context of the lyrics and say, hey, look, I can relate. I've been through the same situation as you, type shit.
Yeah, and that would make the track more likable because you can actually relate to that. Instead of like, oh, he's talking about money again? I don't care about you fucking money, bigot.
Yeah, real shit though. Yeah. For real. Next question. Since we talk about tracks, well, you mentioned your own tracks, but you didn't like specifically like went to all of it. So guys, Willie, Hateful Slimy and Ninja.
Yeah.
What's the most memorable or specifically meaningful track you guys have created? And tell me why specifically. Like, is it the topic? Is it the performance? Is it everything that is like resorted out?
Ooh. I have some songs. So, for me, it's got to be between these three: Reborn, Under the Night Sky, or I Feel the Same. To me, these tracks are just very, very personal. To me, at least. Reborn was me basically starting over and getting out of a dark place. Under the Night Sky is just more reflective, kind of just me sitting with everything I felt. And then I Feel the Same is also a raw and emotional song. And yeah, and to me at least, they made a lot. And my new album, Vivid Colors and Audio, shameless plug, it's gonna have a lot of crazy personal stuff on it too. So yeah.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tracks there, which would be very like the side of it, like the tracks that you will have is gonna be vulnerable. So that's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be spoiling. I seen it, and I don't want to make it to where it's predictable. So, but it's good that you pointed out like the tracks like Reborn. Reborn was like when I listened to it. Hateful Slimy. I was
flow on that one.
The consistency and the like, and just the lyrics. Like it's the intricacies. Like and the
bananas hook.
And the bananas hook. Yeah, yeah. Which, by the way, hello banana. Welcome to the stream. I see you in the chat.
Like this is way too good.
Like the chorus was good, and your verses was like intricate and like it's just like it. That's what I was talking about. Like, don't be too lazy and stay in your own lane and actually do it. It tested yourself, test your limits to see if it does go well, and it did. The second track, in particular, you mentioned, yeah, it was a reflective track. It was a good one. Like, talking about, like, what you've been going through and all that shit, stuff like that. And my main issue with that, in particular, in that specific track, I guess you could say, it's like the mixing and, like, I don't know, the polishedness didn't sit well, and especially because it's also because like at the time you had a like when you were close to the mic, it was distorted as well. It was very over compressive, almost. Particularly.
Yeah, I gotta stop putting my mouth against my mic when rapping.
Yeah, and sometimes you just gotta have this distance to where it's like it's in between. It should stay in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And as for I Feel the Same, the chorus, it was like very like the harmonization was good. Like It's one of those like choruses where it's like supposedly to be catchy, and the way how you like
I feel the same.
she feels the same, the same.
It's just so good.
It's the way like I was like it's so simple. I know it's repetitive, but it works for this particular song.
Yeah, because it's not so long. It's just like it's like 4 or 8 bars. It's not like a really long chorus.
Yeah, it's like short, sweet, and then you when you get to the point of the verse, that's where you start to like.
And the verses are also short too. They're not too long. They're like I'm pretty sure they're just 8 or 12 bars.
Yeah, they were like, like there was like lyrics were short, and it was like ended like shortly after, and they go
It
back.
was a short song in general.
Yeah, it was. It really was short. I mean, I was pointing out that I feel like it could have been a little bit longer in terms of like the duration of the lyrics.
I thought of extending the beat, but I never did. I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep it how it is.
Keep it how it is, man. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to make it like an album and make a track, make it to where it's like in between. That was like my only problem I had with that because the duration of the verse. And generally nothing else really, just the duration of the verse.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. What about you, Ninja? What is the most memorable or meaningful track you have created?
I have like 4 songs in mind.
All right.
So Filtered War, my recent song, Velocity, probably my best song or something. Mask On and Trigger Warning. All like great tracks that personally touched me, like I do to APOC all the time.
They touch you like a pedophile.
Hey, yo!
But yeah, really hard to choose between those.
Now, can you like tell me like specifically because you already pointed out the first track. The first track. What about Velocity? Can you like tell me like the topic that had in your mind? And you would be like, huh, all right. So this is the topic, and this is the type of lane I want to go for. Velocity.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Like it's like what happened. Like what was happening around here. Like PPM was like he thought that he's like the king or something, and I was like, fam, I'm gonna sneak these y'all, and like it's just like also showing like a reflection of personal growth. Um, like those fake people who doubted you, or like weren't there when you were like struggling.
So basically,
Yeah.
So basically, like talking your shit type track, where you just basically.
I'm
like,
gonna say one thing after you finish talking.
All right.
Yeah. So it's about like there's a lot of confidence, right? Revenge and like self-awareness. Yeah. Velocity.
Well, what about Mask Off?
Mask On. It's basically like it's about like someone who's like trying to like rise above his like circumstances, but like he's constantly faced with challenges. Like it's whether it's like harsh environment, like fake people, or like his own past, which I am like personally like relate to.
Oh yeah, I like that track. I like the way how you like where it go, A B, and B, mask on, and then you start to flow like that. Mask on time, on the sign, dot them bottom, up come my, dun the bed, dun blind. Like it was consistent. It was playing with the cadence like 1 2 3,
Yeah.
1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Like almost like it's almost like was marching through.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And what was the fourth track?
Trigger warning.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically about my religion, my people's past, World War II, Torah, and my people who were close to me. Like it was like kind of at the end of the track. This track I really like it. It's probably my most underrated track. Um, it's the performance. It's so raw. Like there's no double vocals. There's no like crazy mixing. It's just me rapping and like saying some shit that I really care about. Probably like the message, the best topic message for me personally, in like all my tracks. Um, and Filter War, obviously, it's about the war and shit, and how it's like, people, like, there are actual people suffering in the war, like me, and there are people who say pray for them, but, like, they don't actually care, they're not really doing anything. Very sad.
Yeah, they're just all crying and being like, "Oh, I stand with Palestine." Meanwhile, they're not doing anything. They're just saying it for views and money.
Exactly.
All right. The last question before we get to, like, I guess you could say main event, because nobody in the chat has asked any question. It's kind of fortunate, but we're gonna end it with the mini game. Then we're gonna give ourselves outro afterwards. So
A mini game, nice.
yes, specifically 3 mini games in particular, just so we could get the gist out of it. So the first mini game that I have in mind, gentlemen, is Truth or Cap. Now, okay, for the context in particular, this is like their alternative version of like True or False, or specifically Would You Rather.
Yeah.
Basically, you would answer it with one of the statements that will be fully receiving to you guys, and tell it if it's cap, like if it's all lies, or is it actually truth, fact.
Yo, Hugo's in chat.
What's up, Hugo?
Yo, shout out Hugo the Princer.
Welcome, Hugo, to the live stream.
Yo, Hugo, ask questions if you have any questions.
Yeah, give some extra questions, because, like, in chat, they, for some reason, haven't been receiving it yet. So, feel free, guys, to ask extra questions. But anyways, back to the main game that we'll be having. So, like I said, the Truth or Cap, you guys will be received the question I'll be asking you guys, and tell it yourselves if it's true or not. And I will give you guys like the information that is received, the actual real answer.
Spitz Rollin.
Who the heck is this guy?
Is the retard. Anyways, I don't care about him right now.
So, I have only like 5 questions in mind that I have. Specifically, like, music and stuff like that. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to...
Kenneth McCoy. What the fuck are you, bro?
Give me a sec. What's it? You guys feel free to talk.
All right.
I'm just...
Hey, Ninja, how's your day, cuh?
Nothing.
Nothing. Hey, Kenneth McGoy asked a question.
Oh.
He asked 2 questions.
2 questions.
If you don't mind me asking.
Well, the ones I will be asking, like the true or cap, will be more about like a musical related, if anything. Well, that's it. And I mean, anything really. I'm not gonna do like whatever like being divided kind of thing. I'm just more focused on like stuff that is like what is like, you know, researchable and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, and here we go, and then okay, the last one should be.
Did you see what Kenneth is saying?
He's saying
He
a fact. What fact?
read
What's
it.
he talking about? I have a serious question. Where do you guys stand politically, if you don't mind getting political? I say fact. What fact? Oh,
Oh
Alright.
wait, it's not actually pop. It's in the SVR's actual like chat, like on his screen.
as you're asked this question, fact or cap? Palestine is the ones in the wrong.
No, I'm not gonna be asking too many like divided questions. I'm asking like ones that is more focused on normal, if anything.
What about the other question I kind of asked?
Oh yeah, the extra question that was about like the political stuff, or I will get to it later.
Not his newest one, the one that's in the bottom.
Oh, the very bottom.
I can't see it.
It's on SVR's screen.
Yeah. All right, I finished writing. So, are you guys ready?
Hey. Yes.
All right. So, both of you. Okay. Truth or cap? The Sugar Hill Gang wrote all their own lyrics for Rapper's Delight.
Truth? I don't know who those guys are.
They're a rap group.
I don't know.
You know, truth. They did, fam.
Yes, agree to disagree, but I agree.
Okay. The answer is cap, and here's why I'm telling you it's cap. Because the Sugar Hill Gang, the rap group, did not write all their own lyrics for the song Rapper's Delight. A lot of, you know, the lyrics were borrowed, some say straight up jacked, from other MCs in the scene at the time, most notably Grandmaster Cash from the Cold Crush Brothers, one of, you know, the Sugar Hill members. Big Bang Hang even rapped lines that literally reference Cash by
Bang Hang.
Hank, yeah. Even rapped lines that literally reference Cash by name.
I don't know who they are now.
Hugo asked the question.
Nice. I'll get to the extra questions later on. Alright? Be patient. So, generally, it's cap. The first. So you. So for you guys, you got it wrong. First try. Okay. Okay, this second one is very simple. Truth or cap? Biggie and Tupac were once friends before their beef.
I'm pretty sure they were friends, so yeah, truth.
Ninja?
I don't want to answer wrong. Truth.
You're correct. It is truth. Because Biggie and Tupac were actually friends before, you know, the whole West Coast versus East Coast thing popped it off. They met like during early 90s and had real respect for each other at one point. Tupac even like gave Biggie advice when he was coming up. there are thousands like stories of them hanging out, freestyling together, just vibing on as peers in the rap game. Like, you guys seen like the clips where they were at like a local facility, restaurants, they would just like freestyle off the dome and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you both said it correct. So this is the first it's so simple that you guys answer rightfully. So yeah. Third, truth or cap? Eminem was the first rapper to win an Oscar.
I don't think that's a truth. I think that's a cap. I'm pretty sure there's been other rappers before that's won Oscars.
I'm gonna say
I
truth.
could be wrong.
Okay. Well, what about you, Ninja?
I said truth.
Alright. You said truth? This is the final answer for you guys?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Alright. The answer is true. Ninja.
Oh, damn.
I knew
And let me tell you why, Hateful Slimy. Eminem was like the first rapper to win an Oscar. He won like the best original song at the 2003 Academy Awards for Lose Yourself from the A-Mile soundtrack. Fun fact. Hateful Slimy.
Oh yeah, he made a whole ass movie and his own songs were on the soundtrack. So in that movie, yeah.
And like, fun fact, he didn't even like show up to the Oscars that night because he didn't think he would win whatsoever. He was at home asleep. And like later on, he said he was shocked they even like give a rap song that kind of recognition. So Ninja, you're correct. So Ninja, you're correct, and sorry, Hateful Slimy, you were wrong.
Oh damn, this is rigged.
Maybe it would be right for you,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Truth or cap? Instagram was originally created as a check-in app like Foursquare.
Rated what?
All right, let me repeat it for you, Ninja. Instagram was originally created as a check-in app like Foursquare.
I don't know what Foursquare is.
Same.
All right, let me tell you what Foursquare is. Foursquare is, I guess you could say it's, how can I say? Because I don't know too much about Foursquare as a whole. I guess Foursquare is like another like social media where you like broadcast your location to others and stuff like that. I guess it's also maybe like a technology thing that were incorporated, not just Instagram but Facebook and stuff like that. So Foursquare is like an American technology company, I believe.
You know, I think that one's cap. I don't think that's true.
Oh, then I'm going the opposite one. I'm gonna say truth.
Okay. Is this the final answer?
Yes.
I guess.
All right. Ninja, you're right, and
Fuck!
Yes.
Hateful Slimy, you're
You were
wrong.
shocked. You're like, what? Did you think you were gonna be wrong?
Yeah.
Here's the why it's truth. Hateful Slimy, Instagram did start off as a check-in app called Bourbon, kind of like Foursquare. It was not. It let users check in at location, post plans, earn points, and share photos. But the founders, Kevin Systorm and Mike Krieger, sorry to butcher their names, noticed people were mostly just using it to share pics. So they stripped away everything else and focused solely on photo sharing. That pivoted, turned it into Instagram as we know for today. Crazy globe, right?
I hate Instagram, by the way. Shit application.
I don't really hate Instagram.
It's basically a porno app.
It is?
Horrible.
I
installed it, and my whole reels were just girls in bikini. So I uninstalled it because I want that shit.
I don't hate it because I don't use it, so I don't really have an opinion on it.
Well, I do, and I hate it.
For me, I only use it to socialize other people in terms of like music stuff related, because a lot of people that I have followed on Instagram, the
design is not bad. The content is bad.
I do know there's a lot of gore on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some of it, like if that's kind of like TikTok popping off for your page,
I'm talking about like what I experienced, so like, just my opinion.
I mean, you have experience.
That's the truth.
We're seeing horrific stuff, but for me, I haven't really got to the sensitive side of it. Specifically the bots. When you post an Instagram story, you will see a lot of like weird people who are bots who are just like botting and say, oh honey, this, that, what you want to sell for that would be sugar mommy and stuff like that.
What did you just say to me?
I don't have to repeat myself, but you get the point.
How dare you say that to me? What is wrong with you? You're gay.
I'm not gay, and I don't swing that way.
What the foul?
What the foul?
You freako. Anyways, the last truth or cap is Left 4 Dead was developed by the same studio that made Half-Life.
Okay, that's easy.
Nope. Turtle Rock was the one that actually developed Half-Life. Valve didn't step in to help until like halfway through its development. So I think that's cap. I could be wrong, but I'm confident that I'm right.
I don't know what to tell you.
What about you?
Like Left 4 Dead 1 was originally Turtle Rock.
It was?
And then Valve stepped in halfway through. I could be wrong.
I talk about in terms of like how like they create a game and stuff like that and like publish it.
Yeah.
Well, is this the?
I'm gonna say.
Go ahead. Go ahead. By any means, go ahead.
I'm gonna say truth. Whatever. I'm probably wrong.
Is this the final answer, Hateful Slimy and Ninja?
Yeah.
Now you're making me second guess myself. What
the final?
Yeah. It's the final answer. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
All right. The final answer is truth.
Yes.
Damn it. Why am I not smart?
Alright, so let me explain to you, Hateful Slimy. Left 4 Dead was indeed developed by Valve, the same studio behind Half-Life. Both games share a lot of like the same DNA in terms of gameplay design and overall style, especially the way they built immersive, high-stakes,
Yeah, I know Left 4 Dead was built off of Half-Life, but I thought it was like, it's originally a mod, I thought.
Experience. Valve's engine, the Source engine, was used for both, so you will notice similarity like mechanics and environments in both games. Plus, a lot of like the team behind Half-Life 2 worked on Left 4 Dead, making that connection even more like such strong foundation for it. So
I love Left 4 Dead.
I know you guys do because you guys played on a daily basis.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dread. More like Left 4 Dead. Okay. Second metagame. Okay, this is a little bit harder because I'm trying to think like like this mini game is like doesn't have to be too complex and not too simple at the same time. It should be in between.
Ain't that the truth?
I mean, it's contemplating really. Did I say trivia? Oh, I got it. Finish the lyric.
Oh, hopefully it's not a song that has the N-word in it.
Oh no, obviously no. No. So, for both of you, this format's very simple. Well, you will start like a famous lyric from a song, and both of you, in particular, will have to finish it to the way that it should like correlate to the original. You know what I'm saying?
We have to do
Yeah.
this.
And like for example, I say hip hop hippie hippie to the hip hop pop, and you will say something like finish with you don't stop, stuff like that. And
Yeah.
so some of the like songs.
Oh my god. Wait. Pause what you were saying, Ninja. I was going through my pictures just now, and I found the old drawing that I made of APOC.
What
You
the
showed me it.
what the hell? Okay, what is wrong with you guys? What is wrong with you guys?
That is the best drawing I have ever created.
Bruh. Anyways, here's like the first song that I would say that is like, again, like I said, it sounds more familiar.
Yeah.
I think I already know.
Can't wait to hear it.
All right. Okay, specifically highlighting this one song called Earth by Little Dicky.
Oh no.
All right. Let me start. I am a man.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
I
am a man. Can you hear me? I've tread this earth for so damn long. Still don't know shit. And then he just goes on a rant about pollution and stuff. And war.
Can you finish it?
I just did. I'm
Yeah.
a man. Can you hear me? And then I tread the earth for so damn long. And then other stuff about pollution I don't really remember. So those don't count as finishing the lyrics. But
I mean, you're
that's
supposed
as far as I can go.
to. Okay.
It's probably one of my least favorite Lil Dicky songs. So I'm not that good at that one.
Okay. Well, you get a half point, but because you didn't finish fully,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I'm so cooked.
Ninja, you should know this one already. I'm about to like give the lyrics. All right. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous. Come on.
I can do this one. Let's give him a chance.
His phone is sweaty, screen's weak, caps are heavy, there's a spam in the inbox already.
What?
What?
You make me laugh.
What was that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Let me repeat it. No, you're supposed to finish the lyrics of the original. You don't freestyle it. Unless if you have a notepad around your screen, around your eyes, I should say. So I was saying, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, and he's supposed to finish.
I don't know what song that is.
I can do it.
Okay, do it.
On the surface, he looks calm and ready. He drops bars, but he keeps on forgetting what he laid down. The crowd. So, I forget, but that's as far as I can go.
He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking out. Everybody's choking now. The clocks are out. Time's up. Over. Blow. Snap.
Step back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity.
What song is that?
What? Are you gay?
No, I'm not gay.
I don't know this song. It's literally Eminem, Lose Yourself.
I don't listen to Eminem. I don't really like his
Neither
music.
do I, and I know that. Like, that's everywhere.
Congratulations.
But it's an old song.
Gratulatalin.
What? I
It's an
don't-
old song. Damn, man.
Okay, I don't care, dude. I just didn't listen to it. Like, what do you want from me?
All I said is
I
to
want
finish
you to
it.
quit being retarded.
Okay. Draw the line on
I'm
that.
kidding.
Draw the line on this one. All I was saying is, like, just finish the lyrics. That is correlating to the original, not freestyling it.
Hey. Ninja, you're musically illiterate.
Hey,
cares?
hey.
No, that's racist.
Hey, don't judge it, their intelligence.
I was actually judging his intelligence. I was making a haha, like a joke, fam.
You mean her? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Ninja, I've lost a little bit of respect for you.
Congratulations. I don't give a flying fuck.
Okay.
This is messed up.
Okay, round two, gentlemen. I got your chance
Yes.
to redeem yourselves.
Ninja, you can do it.
Okay. Havel Slimy.
Yeah?
Okay, this one is it's correlating, specifically highlighting the chorus.
Yep.
Okay, I will go. I'm so reborn. Go.
Keep moving forward. I'm moving forward. I'm so reborn. Keep moving forward. I'm moving forward.
I mean,
I like that song, fam.
if you know what that is, right? Based on like the
Yep. It's Reborn
by Kid See Ghost.
by Kid Cudi and Kanye West. Which, unironically, Kanye wasn't even the best part of the album. It was Kid Cudi.
Right. I mean, some people highlight Kanye was like the outstanding factor of the track.
Yes.
But I agree to disagree. I mean,
Agree to disagree, but I agree.
Ninja. Come on, man. You can do this.
Can you tell me the artist at least?
Alright, will do. I will do that. Okay, so this is by Tyler the Creator.
Tyler, create nothing. I'm kidding. Don't get offended. It was a joke.
I get it. Oh my god.
No, shut the fuck up.
I'm not offended by everything, Lily.
I'm gonna like saying mainly the chorus. It's the easier route. All right, here we go. 'Cause you make my earthquake.
This song.
Are you gonna keep going?
Oh, you make my earthquake. All right, continue. Continue.
Because you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earthquake. Riding around, you love shaking me up. And
It.
it's making my heart break.
That's the truth.
There you go. You at least you redeem yourself. Oh, no.
I love Tyler.
Tyler loves
Really,
you more,
it's
fam.
really simple. Like, it's so simple to remember this a song that it's like it was everywhere too. It was also popular.
Roof and the Hoop.
Roof in the hoop.
What? Oh my gosh.
Pickle.
Okay. Final round before we get to the extra questions.
Yeah?
Hateful
What about
Slime.
the last question? Like the 10th question with the
Yeah,
piece
we're
of
doing a
the-
mini game before we get to that question.
Yeah. Yes.
Alright,
Yeah. Sorry if I did skip the 10th question for a bit. And then we gotta get to the extra questions. Sorry about that.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay. I just didn't understand.
No, it's not okay. It's messed up.
I don't know. Generally. Okay, Hateful Slimy.
Yes.
This is simple. It's a classic. It's a classic song. You gotta.
Yeah, I have to get this.
Okay, this is by 50 Cent. Okay,
Yeah?
I take you to the.
Candy shop. I'm gonna have you lick my lollipop. Something about all I got. Take you to the candy shop. That beat is so memorable.
Yeah.
Don't-
Dun. Well, the
I
right.
want to actually, I might actually use that beat for something and ruin it, fam.
Copyright.
Nah, bro, you gotta
Nah,
get.
remixes exist.
Yeah, but you gotta get DMG'd.
Okay, cool.
But I take you to the candy shop. I will let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl. Don't you just stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa. Yeah. So close as you get it, you know? Yeah. Ninja.
Yeah, my mom thought it was actually about candy and stuff, but it's clearly not.
But it's a like a metaphor for, getting hot and heavy, I guess you could say. We're throwing up that.
So can call.
Oh my god. Ninja. Okay, so this is simple to.
By who?
Okay, this one is okay. This one is by Holy crap.
Folk.
Holy crap. This is I'm not gonna give you the same artist, obviously, but
No, okay.
this time I'm gonna give you specifically by Frank Ocean.
Mm.
Alright, let me start the lyrics by saying,
Frank Ocean.
I go, a tornado flew around in my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made, it usually doesn't rain in. Go ahead, Ninja.
Come on, Ninja, you can do it.
It's by Frank Ocean, you gotta know this one. It's back in 2012, and it's during their prime time. You gotta know this. It's also a classic too. Come on,
Ain't that the truth? MC Truth.
let me continue. Southern California, much like Arizona, my eyes don't shed tears, but boy, they pour wind. Come on, you can do this. You can do this, Ninja.
Come on, Ninja, you can do it.
Still have a chance to once again redeem yourself.
Hi. He destroyed me in the thing about the factor cap. I'm winning this one for him.
I'm thinking about you. Oh no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you know about me still? Do ya?
Come on, Ninja, you can do it. I don't think he's even here anymore. I think he left.
He's still here.
I mean, like at his mic.
Are you second guessing? Are you trying to do it, Ninja? Ninja? Yo.
Oh, hey guys, I'm back. My brother just went to the room. Sorry.
You could have told me.
I knew he wasn't here.
But he literally talked to my brother. It was a conversation.
Alright, let me do this again since it was a whole distraction.
So, what artist? What happened?
I was
Frank the Dank.
I was like singing you like the one of the lyrics by Frank Ocean. I said,
Frank Ocean.
I said, a tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it
made. It usually doesn't rain. In Southern California, much like Arizona, my eyes don't shed tears when I boy they pour when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, no.
All right. That's right. That's it.
I've been thinking about you. Been thinking about you. That's all I remember.
Well, it is by Thinking About You, Frank Ocean. So it's a class. It's a really good song to vibe it.
I love it.
Okie dokie. Alright, so the last question of the day before we're gonna get to the point of extra questions, and sorry, my apologies for skipping it out. It wasn't really professional on my part, so I do apologize in advance. Okay. Ava Slimy, Ninja.
Yeah.
Starting with you, for instance, Ava Slimy. Can you give a piece of advice for those struggling artists out there who are trying to find their way in their creative journey?
So, the first thing I'll say is this, okay? It's okay to not have it all figured out right away. You don't need a perfect plan to start building something real. A lot of people think they have to wait until they're ready or until everything sounds flawless, but the truth is, perfection's a moving target. You'll waste time chasing it instead of growing through the process. The real growth happens while you're doing the work. Messing up, trying new things, dropping songs that don't get the reaction you hope for. That's how you level up. That's how I am getting good in my opinion. And if you have a dream, protect it. Do not let anybody take it from you. Period. People are going to doubt you. People are going to talk down on you. And people are going to try to make you question yourself. But that dream is yours, and it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. The vision you carry in your head, hold on to it like your life depends on it. Don't let other people's opinions, numbers, or outside pressure water it down. Even if nobody believes in it yet, believe in it for someone else. Believe in it enough for everyone. Also, stay locked into your voice. When you start comparing yourself to everyone else or chasing trends, you lose the core of what makes your art real. Your story and your truth are what people will connect with the most. So be honest with yourself and in your music. Even when it's messy or uncomfortable, that's where the real connection happens. And remember this, okay? Every artist you respect had a moment where they felt like quitting. The only difference is they didn't quit. They kept showing up. Even when nobody was listening, even when they couldn't see the end. Just because your pages get torn doesn't mean you can't get to doesn't mean you can't get to the end of your book, fam. Okay? That's basically my advice. Just keep pushing. Don't give up.
Indeed. Even when you're self-doubt and you have your shortcomings for where you're like, I don't feel like myself. I don't feel like the. Treat it like it's your first day, really, honestly. And
yeah,
I feel like take everything what's granted and trust those who actually know what they're doing within their musical craft instead of having it to where you're being pushed away by.
Yeah.
grass. I mean that specific grass. What about you, Ninja? Can you give a piece of advice for those struggling artists out there who are trying to find their way in their creative journey, even though you started your music just straight up last year?
Yeah, definitely. So trust the process, not the outcome. Like, it's easy to get caught up in where you want to be, but like focus on where you are right now. Like, the journey is just as valuable as the destination. Like, keep
I
creating
agree.
even when it's like here's fucking progress is slow. Like, your work will evolve, and like so will you. Let the process shape you. Like, it's important. And also embrace failure as fuel. Like, it's tough, but failure isn't the end. I believe that failure is not that, oh shit, I made one song but it's trash. No, that's not failure. Failure is making the same mistake again and again and again and again. That is failure. Um like,
Agreed.
it's it's just a sign that you like pushing your limits. Every failure, not really a failure, is a lesson. Learn from it, improve, and just keep going. Like, the real winners are the ones who like keep going even when it's hard. Like, you can't be just like, you can't become Eminem, you can't become 50 Cent in one night. You gotta actually like trust the process and stuff. We all fail, but I don't believe failure is real. I believe it's real, but like not most people think. I think that failure is just keep making the same mistake again and again. If you don't listen to criticism, then you're cooked.
I don't think failure is real. I think it's just an obstacle. It's a
Yeah,
lie.
yeah,
It's a sign of like you're just down in the drain, basically. Like you failed miserably in what you're
Yeah, I'm
succeeding
gonna
in.
be completely honest. If you let failure or anything get in your way, you're weak. Overcome it. Don't let it
yeah,
stop you.
yeah. And I also think that consistency is key. Like, even when like nobody's watching, like, it's easy to get discouraged, even like if things aren't blowing up right away.
Yeah.
Like, the artists that like who make it are the ones who show up every day. Like, whether the world is paying attention or not. Like, keep creating, posting, uh, sharing, and obviously improving. It's a marathon, not a
Facts.
sprint.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither is your success.
Yeah, but Palestine was, which is pretty sad.
Uh, and honestly, like, when you're those failures, you like at the beginning, like, you're, I mean, those flaws, right? You learn those flaws and make it unique to your own. I mean, and it's also especially where he's like, one of my friends who passed away months ago, like,
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, said to himself, and I quote, turn your weaknesses into your uniqueness.
That is so true.
Within the creativity, as a way of, your music as a coping mechanism, and cope it and treat it like a therapy session.
Yeah, your flaws aren't weaknesses, they're a superpower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you turn them to something unique, and it evolves as how you have grown, how you matured as time passes by. Really,
Exactly.
and honestly, That's truly really matters, really. And also another thing I want to point out is originality. Don't copy what everybody they're doing in terms of their values and shit like that. Because this is not really do your own thing, stay your own lane, represent yourself. Don't represent whatever is out there in today's like land of relevancy, whatever not. Put you in the box. Be outside of the box. Get out of this like box. Stay your own lane.
I'm gonna say something else. There is no box. There is no box. It's all in your head. The only box is your own. Is you. You're the box. Whatever you say you can't do is what you can't do. Like if you say, I can't do that, then yeah, you're not going to be able to do it. You have to go in with a good mental state.
And also, like, don't exceed your expectations too high upon their standards. Yeah. Because...
Like, if you think you can do it, it's not even think. You can do it. And here's my opinion, okay? The people that don't think that they can do something, they're gonna put you down and say that you can't do it either. Fuck them. Prove them wrong. You do it. They're wrong.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man. It's like, don't exceed the expectations. The only evolution that it's people, and you don't have to prove anything amongst people, because some new people just don't want to see you be in this type of box. They want you to like kind of crumble down and kind of just destruct and see you as like someone that you want to impress them with their talent, so you got something to prove, like it's only a competition. Really, no, the only competition is yourself and amongst people. To be told,
I hate it when people put themselves in a box. Like, you're so much more than what you put yourself in.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those like, I care for the people type shit. I'm more the people's people.
Yeah, that's what I try to portray in my music.
Is to get across and represent yourself truly, who you really are, who you are shaped.
Yeah. I want people to listen to my music and be like, I can, not I can't.
Yeah. Because people see you, they see that you enjoy making it and you actually care instead of being lazy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and another important thing, in my opinion, in music, that patience and like persistence. Like, success doesn't happen overnight. It's all about showing up, like putting in the work, and trusting that things will unfold at the right time. So just like keep grinding, keep evolving, and also another important thing that I remember: every like small step still counts. Like every
doesn't matter if you're crawling or sprinting.
Yeah, you're still
movement is movement.
You were better than what you were yesterday. You were better than what you were a month ago.
Yeah.
I think.
And also like
fast or slow.
Fast or slow, yeah. And also another thing is, like we said at the beginning, like about, I think it was the second question, self-awareness. Be aware of within the and also be admittedly in, because when people start making their music, they don't admit like their flaws, or say, I had like terrible music at one point in my life. Trust me, everybody's first time when they make music, it's always gonna sound terrible.
I'm sure even your favorite artists had some horrible things that they don't want people to hear.
Yeah, Yup. I myself foreseen it many times. It's like,
I'm gonna name APOC's old channel, for example, Joshy in the House. Like, even APOC, which in my opinion he makes very good music, he started off somewhere that was not that good.
and I started somewhere back in like same year as you, Hey Slimy, 6 years ago, 2019.
Crazy that we didn't know each other then, but we were still in the same world, like the same genre, like we were doing the same thing.
And it's crazy because like it would have been good if we actually met, and from there we started like building up to being a part of the underground music community as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Years ago.
Yeah, imagine if I knew APOC and stuff then.
Back in 2021, just imagine. Would have been crazy route, really. All right. Now, let's get to the best part, shall we? Extra questions. Okay, so, I don't know if I could see all, like, the chat. Like, some of it, like, it just kind of skipped through, and for some reason, it's kind of a little bit of confusing on what I...
Oh, yo, APOC's in chat.
APOC!
I don't know how long ago he typed.
APOC.
Sup, fellas? What's up, APOC? Welcome to the stream. I think he was aware of like where you were saying about like the whole Fallout, like back in their day, I guess.
I hope APOC doesn't get mad I brought up his old channel.
No. It's more about being self-aware that at one point, yeah, they had their Fallout, and then from years later, they start to mature and grow as time went by. I'm trying to see what are the extra questions that were asked in the chat, because like I said, it skipped through. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't think there was many questions besides Hugo's and Kenneth's.
Oh yeah, okay. I think the Canvas one is specifically like talking about like the specific topic that was asked for both of us, really. Please don't bring it up again because it has a private...
Wait, your old channel has private info on it? Oh damn, I won't bring it up.
Oh, don't worry, Pop. I'm not gonna bring personal privacies, so that's why I keep it safety insane. So this was asked by...
I don't want to answer Kenneth's question.
Okay, so it's asked for both.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Both of us, really. Serious question. Where do you guys stand politically, if you don't mind getting political? Honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not into politics. And the reason why I'm not into politics is because I feel like it isn't for me. In my headspace, sometimes it can be very annoying. And it's also kind of like one of those where it's a whole division as a whole. It just doesn't really sit. It doesn't... Not saying like... Because, my father is into politics. So, he understands that I'm not into the headspace, that side of a thing. So, for me, it's just like one of those, like, factors that is like... It's very... It's the only way it's like, you get rid of it is avoid it. And not talk about it in whatever it is, public or private matter. So for me, I don't really want to talk about politics in my channel, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Are we gonna talk about it?
No, I'm really not gonna talk about it. What about you, Steve Slimy?
I'm gonna actually answer Hugo's question real quick, because APOC also thinks it's a good question. My first track that is still actually public is it goes all the way back to BandLab. At least on my Hateful Slimy account. I'm not gonna bring up like my other accounts because I'm not gonna hunt for them. But on Hateful Slimy at least is the Erexu song, where it's like, "We hate Erexu," and it's just a diss track on know it and stuff, and it's all right. It's not that good. I've improved a lot since then.
Also
At least in
because
my opinion.
I guess the quality was also dog shit, I believe.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And also at the time we didn't know what the flow pattern was like back then.
I'm gonna actually send the song to the group chat that we're in, so that SVR, if you want, you can put it in your chat so your chatters can listen to it and decide for themselves. The song's not that good.
All right, you know what? Since this is my first time doing it, can I share the screen also so that you can hear it, or I will, play it myself? Yeah.
Well, wanna know what you could do? You could go on me and Ninja's BandLab accounts also and just go through a bunch of our songs and just decide if you like them or not.
All right, let's do it. I mean, let me do it in live since we're here.
Also, I just made a SoundCloud account.
Oh, really? Do you switch it to SoundCloud immediately?
SoundCloud, and I'm gonna upload my music on SoundCloud, YouTube, and BandLab.
All right.
Try to reach a broader audience.
I heard SoundCloud. I know SoundCloud has become dead ever since their 2015 era, but yeah, that would be good to give it another third party following, I guess.
Can you get a Spotify account?
Who?
Me.
I mean, that's a possibility, but the thing is it also, the thing with with the whole, what is it called, this is Spotify, you have to also have distribution to be able to get it uploaded.
Hey, hold up, I'm about to watch.
All right, so sorry guys if it's gonna be overlapping in terms of the whole studio and whatnot, but you guys will be hearing yourselves my live stream.
This song is really bad.
So it's by Eric 2. It's Eric 2. It was featuring with Apocalyptic. All right, let's get it.
That's a diss track on a guy.
Paper Slimy and Apocalyptic. Let's go. September 30, 2024.
The song was not good.
It's only 2:40 minutes. That's how short this is. So let's go.
That's supposed to be me dragging his body.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This song is pretty bad.
We hate Eretsu, little motherfucking heathen. Oliver and Alex are both equal sped names. I'ma roll up on your block, G, you got a dead brain. I'm a motherfucker who you really hate, can't Eretsu, little motherfucking heathen. Oliver and Alex both equally sped names. I'ma roll up on your block, G, you got a dead brain. I'm a motherfucker who you really hate. Eretsu isn't shit, I doubt the man got a dick. A Pokemon in his PFE, I'ma catch him while he slip in his dog, and then I hit him with the blick with the clip from it. Beehives in his backyard probably gets his little dick pumping. Yo man, we know you got a small brain like Big Young. Yeah, we won before this even started, or it's done. You be done, your rubs are nothing but Discord. You simply a moderator who watches second monitor porn. Really bugging if you think you're something, I'm running you up for a buck or 100. Most of the crowd seeing you really are bluffing by being a discussing. Instead I'll be busting them Glock scouts. Your blood is the substance they lock mops. You were the type to try rob cops and then get shot in your own block. Eretsu, little motherfucking heathen. Oliver and Alex both equally sped names. I'ma roll up on your block, G, you got a dead brain. I'm a motherfucker who you really can't
You claim that you a fan, but yet you fucking like shit. Man, your standards hella low, cause that bitch off of that shit. Fucking in the bushes, y'all looking like Fortnite kids. Man, you are the epitome of when it bundles a snip. I did not want it in personal, but you made me do it. You rap so quiet cause you must with your risk cause you lose it. Over that bitch that fit through death, you gullible and just stupid. Tearing up just like a bitch on her period looping. Bromley playing, I'm really mean. You've been smoking green while you're smoking green tea. I'm a dripping playing while you're dripping playing me.
This
You
is
a
so
nerd, you a
awful.
third, I got monsters in me. Sorry man, I had to do it. All your hoes will rap and screw it. Gotta tell the truth with music. Gotta know the fact to use it. All your life you tapping through it. Liberal bitches have to prove it. Little blonde fat and blue. I'm dripping down your rapping moving.
Okay, hold on, let me come right back on this beat. My semen all over the track, cause Meeks just lax on the heat. These tracks are cold, but I'm
It's
brutal.
so
I
bad.
don't so frugal. It makes my ears
My
bleed and
part.
pupils dilate. That's all that I can say. It's like you really do want to turn out your sources of revenue. You know what I'm
Okay.
Oh, the mumble rap.
Oh, too much.
Hey, Erectsuit.
Okay. What the hell?
It's so bad.
What the hell? Like, okay. Yeah, it's so bad. Here's the thing that is like mostly I don't get. Why would you like force out the switch fast flows like? I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of people like rappers that do fast flows, they do it if it's done right, and it has actually a meaning. If it has actually a meaning behind it.
I'm gonna say no, I'm not.
No, I'm out.
No, because if I was gonna get mad if I say this.
No,
Curious.
No, listen. Even if people can agree with me, it's like when you're like, do fast flows in like old school beats, it doesn't, feel authentic, and it doesn't like fit. You know what I'm saying? And when you like force it out, right, it just misplays the exact like timing. You know what I'm saying? And also, not to mention, although the chorus is like it's on point with the beat itself, I also didn't like the fact that I appreciate the versatility, but like when there's like old school elements, you don't have to like put too much auto-tune to make it to where it's like so vague, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like me trying to be mad or anything. I just feel like I don't like the way how it's placed all together, I'm saying. And also, yes, I really can agree with your part. It's definitely like bad. Like I could hear the difference between what you did before to now. Like
Yeah, I was so shit.
the flow wasn't on point. Like there wasn't even one point. It was so offbeat, and your lyrics, although were sort of humorous at some points, didn't feel authentic enough. And didn't feel like you at all.
I agree.
And it's just like, and it was just like it's so much better than this. Like, you were self-aware of when you record
it's
it.
So bad.
It was so bad. It'd be like, no, fuck this. No, I can't do this. No, fuck this. No.
I'm so glad that I don't do stuff like that anymore on my new stuff.
Because at least you pay attention to the criticism and you actually are trying to improvise and you do it the right way and not the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, completely like contemporary, like. Okay, so this was asked by Apocalyptic, and by truly just you answered the question, Ninja. What is the favorite verse you have ever made? And he's talking about like collaborations you have been a part of so far.
Collaborations I've been a part of.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna remember. What song was I was on? Most of them are probably with Willie. I'd say. I think as a collaboration, verse, not hook. Then your recent song, APOC. I like that verse.
Have I heard it?
Crust.
Yeah, Crust.
It's the one.
Oh
where,
yeah, I heard it.
It's the one when they like had the beat stop and had the ad-lib go like whisper it, go hush hush. And you have APOC just literally started off with him just like screaming, and then he goes back to the normal voice. specifically, and what the hell was that? It was like,
What?
I heard it was Simon just go.
That's just the truth. In the booth.
Didn't sound like truth in the booth. Sounds like
SVR.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sending me a song that was never released that me and Willie made.
We made a song that was never released.
Yeah.
Why
Was
wasn't
it good?
Why wasn't it released in the first place?
I'm gonna keep this on. That's actually
Huh?
hilarious.
Ah,
That's actually so funny. Oh, I'm gonna keep this on.
are you keeping the
By
song
way, that's
unreleased?
ghost rapping. I don't know why we never released it.
Sorry for
That's
like
actually funny.
sorry for self plug. But what about the track that me and you had? This was our first collab that we made, and it just got released right off the bat. What about that, Ninja? I think you forgot to mention that.
Yeah, probably my second favorite.
Yeah, because of the topic that you talked about, and
Mm-hmm.
like how it was perceived,
It's all about the message for me.
and that's
You
what.
know it, and I know it. Cool.
Of course, I know it because why you think I make music in the first place? I'm giving a meaning.
That's
Yes.
just the truth. MC
Okay,
truth.
SVR.
Yes.
Screen share this song.
Of course, they will be hearing it in live, but they will not see it.
Yeah. It's like it's around where when I started, so I didn't sound that good, and Willie too.
Okay, it's currently processing for whatever the heck reason.
Oh,
Please wait a second before you try again. BandLab.
BandLab, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, SVR, can you go through like a bunch of random songs that are on me and Ninja's BandLab account and just listen to them and on the podcast and like give your actual raw reaction to it
I mean, I do.
so that we can see if you actually enjoy them or not?
I mean,
Right here, right now,
even in my
you can
comments, even in the during the BCs, I've been always being authentic and genuine, and not sugarcoat. I haven't been sugarcoating at all. Honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes the way I
I'd love to
speak.
see your live reaction. I think it would be funny.
I mean, for entertainment purposes, maybe, man. I mean, that's what we are
Why
here
is
for.
every single
Especially if they're
time-
actually bad songs.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why that song that you made with the Apocalypse, it didn't feel as authentic, and it was so bad that it's like, oh, I wish it was done better. It was done better than that. It didn't feel. I don't like when it's all forced out. Jesus.
What about this?
What about now? Okay, let me see if it works this time. Hopefully. BandLab.
Yes.
Don't be too racist, BandLab.
Yeah, just be kind of racist.
What are you talking about?
That doesn't work.
It still says currently processing. Please wait a second before trying again.
What the ow.
What the hell?
What the foul?
What the fuck?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna invite you because I don't care about this song and probably Willie doesn't because it sucks. So
I can't wait to hear it.
So just screenshot from the studio.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to share this. No, let me share screen. I'm taking the accountability for that. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, see it?
Willie, are you watching?
Yeah, I'm about to watch. I'm watching.
What about these? Are going to be included here or just?
You can press on the M for a second, and
Click on the S also. That way it's only playing so that we can hear how that sounds. The S.
oh, that would sound so great, Willie. You don't know, man.
Okay, now hover over it and see what it says.
Oh,
What
it's
the
so
sound is.
good. This part is my favorite part of the song.
Okay, do I have to? I don't want to make it a cappella. I want it to make here as a whole. I don't want to do.
Okay, play it.
All right, let's go. Get ready.
Really, that purple part is
Oh
so
my god, I remember this. Oh my god.
This is a harmonic
I might have to remake this. Cause this beat was actually kind of good.
I'm down.
Yeah, I think you should mute the purple.
No, don't mute it. Don't mute it.
I'm pissed. You're about to see everybody fighting over nickels and some pennies. Pause, high, but I paid the fee. Chasing empty dreams, but the price is always heavy.
SVR, mute the purple so that you can actually hear what I'm saying.
Oh my god, what was this?
The purple is a flow.
Why did you let me do this? Okay, let's.
Play.
DJ, run it back. Rewind that back, DJ.
That was horrible.
Holy
I
crap!
wanted Willie to hear it. That was so funny when I saw that.
All right, rewind back, DJ.
Oh my god.
Rewind.
I'm actually crying. That was so funny.
Rewind it back, DJ. Let's go. Huh.
Oh.
Sorry about that, guys.
This is a harmonic beat.
Holy crap. Oh, you guys are killing me. Alright. Okay.
I'm gonna remake this.
I'm pissed. You're about to see everybody fighting over nickels and some pennies. Pause, high, but I paid the fee. Chasing empty dreams, but the price is always heavy. Building up their kingdoms on the backs of the lost. The young pay the price, never counting the cost. They call it freedom, but it's shackles in disguise. Marching off to die for another man's lies. Bank accounts grow while the people stay broke. They light up their cigars while the world just chokes. Blood fills the soil where their profits thrive. They don't give a shit as long as they survive. They talk about honor, but they've none to give. Feeding on the fear on the lives we live. Sending brothers to fight lands they don't own, and all for a throne that they'll never disown. Greed runs deep, rooted in their fucking souls, turning people to numbers, filling deadly roles. The young give their lives while the rich stay clean, caught in a cycle that's sick and obscene. So here's a fucking truth that they never fucking tell. They profit from the chaos while we all live in hell. Sold for a cause that don't mean a damn, as long as the wealth flows they pull in the man. Where's Biden's father? He needs to smack his daughter. You're not a fucking god, no you're not walking on water. Got your head far up, can't see the ground. The rest of us struggle, you're just fucking around. You preach about hope, but it's all just a joke. Selling dreams like candy while the world fucking chokes. You think you're a savior, but you're just a fraud. Playing in the shadows while the truth gets clawed. Bitch about the struggles while you sit on your throne. Pushing all these papers, man, you're so far gone. They're out here grinding, just trying to survive. Just sipping on your wine, acting like you're alive.
Live in a world that bleeds, bound by chains within shoes, tied to ancient deeds.
Oh my God,
Politicians
so sad.
moves from distant far away. They're the ones who pay the price day by day. They promise peace with empty hands, while kids grow up with broken lands. They paint over cracks with words and aid, but the hurt and the scars, they never fade. Living in the crossfire in the land of lost. Bullets rain down, innocence the cost. History's wounds still fresh, they bleed. Every new scar just plants another seed. Politician talks, but we're the one who pay. Old man Biden promises decay. Kamala's silence is deafening loud. Leaders detached high above the crowd. Caught in the cycles, eyes wide with fear, watching the walls closing year by year. I grew up in conflict where the fire meets stone. Kids on the front lines feeling alone. Talk of peace, but it's whispers and lies. Smoke fills the air, tears in the skies. Feels like a prison cage in my hate. Both sides locked in an endless debate. Knock, knock, knocks in the wars on my cock. He should know we own this block. His clock is ticking, out line in chalk. Whispers fade when the reaper
I thought you
talks.
said cock.
The rises burn hot like the sun, but I know more violence and how it's done. Reaching for hope in a world so gray, trying to find light when the skies turn to play. Eyes on my brothers, my sisters are in pain, bound to this earth
Oh my
by
God.
sorrow and
You're gonna have to
chains.
listen to this.
Picking up pieces, I'm building a stand. Words as my weapon, peace in my hand. I'll fight for the future, no guns, no hate. Trying to break free from the violent state. Every
Did
lost
you really
life
wanna
I
put
vow
yourself
I
in there?
reclaim. To battle for peace in a world set aflame.
If tomorrow wins, we'll have 4 more years of the exact same shit that we have had with Biden. Are you guys retarded? Do you not understand?
No, you don't understand.
What is this? Why you put it auto tune? Why would you put
This was-
all? Why would you?
This was horrendous. This
Why
was
would you
horrendous.
put auto tune at the end? And also, what the hell? Offbeat. This is so bad. Like,
It was horrible.
SVR, what did you expect? This was the month that I started rapping.
during like last
Oh
year,
my
and I don't
God,
remember
it's
hearing
just
this at all. So this is
it's
my first
absolutely
time
awful.
hearing it. This is, bro.
Yeah, because it's unreleased.
When was this? Was this like during like what? August, June, around that period? Like,
Probably.
like your verse, like it makes the lyrics doesn't sound. It makes it sound inconvincible. Like the tone, it was also soft too. Like,
Oh, it's so bad.
like what? Like, I could see why it was unreleased. I could really see why.
My voice sounded like
So like you just woke up at
squeakier.
yeah, squeaker too. I think it was like what, 14, 15. Can be
What?
like when you started making
Like,
music.
how old were you during all that?
I probably was like 14.
Oh, what? Damn.
Because my birthday is in August, so if it's in before August, then I was 14.
Yeah. Oh man. And also not
I just
to
have to say that song was ass.
so bad. And also not to mention that your part. Well, it was like, why would you put it to auto-tune at the end? Why?
I don't know.
You'd be like,
I
oh,
don't
this sound
know.
is so phenomenal. Let me put it that in the end.
Willie,
Oh,
we used to be so horrendous.
Yeah.
The beat is good,
It's-
but
it's
the
so bad.
execution lacks a lot. Like a lot of content. Really.
SVR, you should go to like on our band labs and listen to our other stuff, like stuff that you choose completely at random.
Okay. Oh, well, it's gonna be a long ass podcast streak.
How long are your podcasts normally?
Sometimes around like 1 hour, 2 hour.
Doesn't matter. You said it was a special episode. You said this was a special episode, so it
Yeah, what the
obviously needs to be
fuck?
longer.
What? It wasn't really about special episode. It was more about.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
it was a
special episode. Guys, they're
I'm a
lying.
special guy.
They're lying through
My
their
mom-
teeth.
My mom told me I'm acting like a special guy, so this is a special episode.
I was told that I am special.
Damn, son.
Okay.
So
All right,
you should
SVR,
ban
let's see what
social
kind of
media.
songs you pull up. I'm excited. Code.
Pull up the Jago's crib.
All right. So. Okay. It wouldn't matter. Like which one I picked.
No.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright. I'm gonna go.
Most of my songs are on BandLab. Most of them are not on YouTube. I have to re-upload them on YouTube.
I told you during that review of Ninjas and your EP of, was it Nocturnal? I said that you shouldn't be like deleting all the songs, even if you didn't like. You should keep it as like it's a reminder that, you know, for the evolution.
I have unlisted some of my really, really old songs. But I have songs that I'm really like bad at. As example, Sinister, the old version. I was horrible there, but it's still on YouTube. So
I guess you.
That's the truth.
I guess you. What the?
Click reload.
All right, bro. BandLab is so broken.
SVR, I'm gonna invite you to this project too.
Yeah, don't show the stuff that's not released yet, but you know.
I mean, I showed I only showed.
Really, it was like from.
I mean the stuff that's like gonna actually release.
No, it's not. Never. If it releases, I'm gonna kill you. I'm never gonna talk to you again. I'm kidding.
What if I remake it? Like we remake it. But actually, like, change. I don't want it to be about Biden in the actual one though, because he's not even president anymore. So why that wouldn't make sense?
He's not even running for president.
Anyways, no politics.
He retired.
No politics, chat.
Well, we're not really talking political. We're just naming people.
Right, but still counts as politics. So.
We're not really giving opinions, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, just get to my channel.
Ezra, I send you this thing. You should it's a really old project that me and Willie made. I featured on it.
Is it bad?
You'll see.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
Just don't kill me, please. Oh my god, BandLab, I swear to God.
BandLab, what the fuck?
What is wrong with you, BandLab? Oh my. Oh my fucking god.
Is BandLab down right now? What's happening?
There's no way.
Oh, it isn't.
Well,
do reload STDs.
He did it multiple times.
I did it multiple times, and even if I copy paste, it just doesn't work. Oh wait, I just realized something.
Truth.
Let me see if this is correct.
Correct.
I have a junkie on me. Save me. Save me.
I hope this is right. Oh my god! Why you put it? Oh.
Nick the Dayak.
I hope this is right because
Dayak's fat Dayak.
Oh my fucking god! Finally loaded.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Is it gonna be bad?
No.
So this is actually
it's
good.
Not that bad.
Just don't kill me, please.
Yeah, it's like one of your best tracks, in my opinion.
I don't believe you. You're hyping it up, and it's gonna be like.
Wait, don't grade biases, okay?
I'm kidding. It's not that good, but it's not that bad.
Two faces.
Okay.
That's a fine track.
Okay. All right. Here it is.
All right. Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Let's get it.
All right. I don't really remember this.
It's one of your greatest.
I don't believe you.
It's not one of your greatest, but it's like actually like fine track. It's not that bad.
Did I ever release it?
You have two faces. Only now I can see.
should click lyrics so that we can see.
I thought I knew you, yeah, I thought I knew the truth. One face had a smile, other broke me loose. Showing love like a sunrise warm in my soul. Shadow came through, left me out in the cold. Now I see the line between real and deceit. The side that lifted me now pulled me off my feet. Had me running in circles, no end in sight. The moment you were close, next I'm gripping the knife. Tried to play the role, guess I fell for the game. Half of a heart that's broken, calling out your name. Had my back when I stumbled, or so I thought. Then you flipped like a page, let the feelings caught. One side just sheltered, the other's a storm. I felt safe in your arms, but now I'm torn. Love in disguise, now the mask wears thin. You're half of my light, but half of
You
my
have
sin.
2 faces. Only now I can see.
Why is it so bad? The lyrics are good.
One side show me love, the other feeds my
I'm
fear.
just talking. I'm not actually rapping.
2 faces.
You had me fooled with that angel smile. Thought you'd stay at least for a while, but behind that charm was something cold. A web of lies and stories told. Sweet words whispered soft but fake, left me bruised with each heartbreak. I held on tight, you let me fall, left me empty, gave me nothing at all. 2 faces, you were well. One feels like heaven,
Nothing at
the other
all.
like hell. Caught in your game, can't break free. Which side is real? Which side is deceiving me? You swore forever, promised me stars. Now I'm left here, counting scars. Blade poison running deep in my veins. Twisted love, leaving endless
You have 2
pains.
faces. Only now I can see. One side show me love, the other feeds my fear. 2 faces.
Echoes of your voice faded beside me, leaving me in the shadows you passed. Every moment we shared now feels distant. A bigger reminder
Actually, I'm gonna
of love
send a
twisted
link
the
of,
pain. The weight of your two
Like a
faces,
thing that has all my
but I
popular
won't let it
songs in it.
define
I'm
who
gonna
I
do the
am.
same for Ninja. Hold
I'll
on.
reclaim my light step by step, breaking free from the chains left behind.
I mean, I would say this. The lyrics
This
are.
was horrible.
Ninja, I don't think you have any public songs on Band Lab.
Yeah, because I don't.
What the fuck?
Well,
You can see shit on my YouTube. I don't
I
mind.
would, I would say this. Well, it's mediocre at best. It's
It's pretty
fine.
bad.
It's not mediocre. Let's just speak the truth,
yeah, because
It's
like
pretty bad.
Yeah, like there's no like. Because at the time you guys still learning.
SVR, cut the crap, man. It's just horrible.
I'm gonna cut your nose. I mean, what now?
What the hell?
But yeah, Ezra, click the link I just sent you. Cool.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty damn bad. I don't know why. You guys still were in learning process. Like you guys still were in learning process. Just showcases
It
that.
wasn't better than the other song, Violence. Yes, it was.
And just pick whatever song you want. Cool.
Okay.
By the way, it's from most popular to least popular. The bottom ones are my least popular.
All right, like the ones that were underrated at one point and stuff like that.
Yeah, so Reborn is actually one of my most popular, fam.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, some of the songs here, I've heard like the entire, I think, album. And I did a review at one point. Which ones I have never heard? Well, okay. So least popular.
Well, what do we could do?
What?
Listen to my most popular, not ugly N-word. That's just an open verse challenge. That doesn't count. Listen to Eulogy and then my least popular. And you say if they deserve their slots. Like, does my least popular deserve to be my least popular? Like, is it actually a bad song? And does my most popular deserve to be actually popular?
So Eulogy and...
What I want.
Alright, let's do this. And then I think we can, like... make an outro for...
Yeah, Eulogy is really good.
It is?
Yeah, you rap in Hebrew.
I don't know what that means.
Language barrier.
SVR,
I stand here with a heavy heart. It's hard to find
Yeah, got the
words.
lyrics.
They were more than a friend, more than family. Their laughter still echoes in my mind. Their kindness
This is probably my most
still lingers in
lyrical
my
song,
heart.
man.
Life feels colder without them here. It hurts to say goodbye.
Who was the guy in the
But
intro?
love doesn't disappear. It stays
Kanoji.
even when they're gone.
Oh.
We carry their memory
Yeah,
for them. We honor
APOC
them by
refused to
living
listen to
fully,
this album.
by
because
holding on to
Kanoji
what
was
they
on it.
gave us, by keeping their spirit alive in us. They are not forgotten.
Me and Kanoji faked the
They
beef
never
to
will
try
be.
to convince them, and it still didn't work. Woke up in the morning, and after all that happened, I could never stop mourning. Can't believe that it's black, and all of my dreams, they feel like nightmares. Sipping on this bourbon, trying to set my mind clear. Then I pour it down the drain, draining all of my pain. It won't go away, no matter what I do, no matter where I go. I still see you with my dreams. I could never let go of all of our history, all of the misery, all of the tendencies. It was only you and me. I'm not lying. This song gives me eulogy. I knew Like, you just the needed lyrics. that apology. I was too late, you see. And then Ninja's verse is inside of me. In my opinion, they'll never fucking let me be. You died in your tub, alone and forgotten. Least in your mind, you wanted to forget me. Couldn't draw the line. I should've took the phone to try to hit yours up. I should've checked on you. I will always blame myself. Always at the difficult. Brain was on the shelf. Couldn't see you was hurting too. It was all my fault. It was all my fucking fault. I let this happen.
And my verse took inspiration.
Fuck. Death on my mind, our paths were designed. Yours was worse off than mine. Why is death so divine? Why can't everything be fine? Why can't this all fucking end right now?
Woke up with the weight of the past on my chest. Echoes of silence, I ain't getting no rest. Looking at the ceiling, tracing shadows in the cracks. Trying to outrun the guilt, but it's crawling right back. Every glass that I pour, got a story to tell. But the burn
even
in
though
my
Ninja
soul
was still
never
learning here, I
drowns
thought
out
this
the
was
hell.
really good.
I wash my hands, but the stains never fade. Memories carved in my skin like a blade. Used to think time was a healer, but it's just a thief, stealing the moments and leaving the grief. Every road that I take leads me right back to regret. Every whisper of wind, get your voice in my head. Saw your name on the stone, couldn't say it out loud. Felt the weight of the world, but I didn't make a sound. Cause the echoes of loss never learn how to fade. Every step that I take is a step through the grave. Should've called, should've stayed, should've picked up the signs. But pride kept me blind, now it's hitting my mind. Every unread message, every word I left unsaid, builds a home in my head where the ghost never.
By the way, the Hebrew verse has a
שואל מה אתה רוצה
translation
ממני,
at the
עוד לא
bottom.
יודע מחפש את יהודי, אני גאה להיות יהודי, האהבה שלנו זה נצחי, מדברים על עתידי, תמיד שואל מה עשיתי, איך תמיד בסוף אני זה שתמיד מגזים. רוצה לזרוח מרגיש עזוב, הלב שלי חצי בחצי כפול, חפש תשובות בין הסלים, מקשיב לך ולצלילים, השורשים שלי עמוקים כמו נביאים, גם כשנופל תמיד קם ומאמין, עיניים לשמיים תחפש לי כיוונים, כי אני יודע שיש לי אור בפנים. התעוררתי בבוקר על כל מה שקרה לו, הפסיק להתאבר, איך הכל נשבר, החלומות שלי הפכו לסיוטים, מוזג וויסקי לכוס, מנסה לשטוף המחשבות שלי, אז הופך את הכיור, הכס את הכאב, זה לא עוזר, לא משנה מה אני עושה, לא משנה לאן אני הולך, תן לי אותך בחלומות, לא מסוגל לשחרר כל מה שעברנו, כל הכאב, כל מה שחלמנו, רק אני ואת בעולם קר וסדוק. אתמול הלוויה שלך ידעתי שהייתי צריך לבקש סליחה, מאוחר מדי עכשיו, השדים נופלים לא בלי מנוחה. שאת לבד, נשארת לבד, מן. שכחת את כולם, לפחות בראש שלך. לשכוח אותי, אבל לא הצלחת לגמרי.
Yeah, I don't know if you're actually on beat or not. It just sounds good to
תשמע
me.
את הקול שלך.
I don't know Hebrew.
He wasn't on beat. I can tell you that much.
So
But for the first time, it was not bad at all. Like, first time rapping in Hebrew was not bad. I just feel like the execution didn't hit its mark.
No, I didn't take this seriously at all. Not at all. I speed ran this. I could have done better.
Yeah, you could have
Well,
done
yeah.
But,
better.
for- I'm gonna be honest, as for the American ear, this would sound really good, so I didn't really care.
Yeah, SVR,
that's
does this
true.
deserve to be my most popular song? Like, do you think this song is actually good?
If it was remastered, yes.
What if I invite you to the project and you mix it? If you want, you don't have to.
I would like to redo my shit.
How
You
about
do not have to.
well,
I
because
could also re-rap it.
how about you both re-rap it?
Sure.
I'm not doing it right now, by the way.
No, not right now, but in the morning. Like, it's
Yeah.
where you're
But yeah,
fully rich.
do you think the song deserves to be more popular than Reborn? Or I feel the same?
Absolutely not. Willie, this song gave me goosebumps out of embarrassment.
Why I gave you sense of
Israelis will laugh. I swear.
Okay, so besides Ninja's verse, which you guys don't really like, I guess, what about my verse? Was it bad or good?
the lyrically is solid. Like I like when
Yeah.
you had internal rhyme schemes.
Yeah, that's why I think this is my most lyrical song. I don't know if it's my best performed, but lyrically, it's
Lyrically,
amazing.
yes, I would say like it's up there, but not to where it's like high. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Really remaster this. You should really.
But
redo this
definitely, if it would have been like outperformed Reborn, or I feel the same. Definitely, in what condition? Remaster it.
Yeah.
Better
shit. I would love to remaster this.
remaster this, because I feel like I could tell you guys there was a lot of some sort of passion there and some effort.
I actually really want to do songs in Hebrew now after hearing this.
Yeah, but make sure it makes sense when you like.
Yeah, to me, someone that doesn't know Hebrew and where the sentences end or start, it sounded on beat to me, but I don't speak any other language besides English, so.
SVR,
The accent is like what's
But
But someone like
definitely.
SVR or Ninja that's bilingual, you guys will probably catch it easier.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah,
translated, so I understand what you were saying. But it's just like the accent was definitely strong. It definitely was definitely strong for sure.
what?
The accent, like when you speak the language,
Israeli accent
it was
sucks.
it was definitely strong. Not saying strong as in being good. It was strong because the accent itself.
Yeah. Once you're ready,
What,
you should
yo?
listen to my least popular song, and then you decide if it deserves to be the least popular.
Okay.
So for
Why do
Eulogy,
people-
you don't think it deserves to be the most popular, which I agree. I think
Yeah,
Reborn, or like I feel the same, is way better.
way better because at least they had it. It the way how it's
Alright.
executed, it's smart.
I don't
really
remember
like-
if What I Want is good. I hope it is.
I don't
Well,
know.
Go to
I don't
lyrics.
really- I don't really like. I feel the same because I heard it 1,000 times.
Oh, I remember this, I think. Okay, let's see if it's actually good.
oh, I remember this
Yeah,
because
Kanoji is...
I remember this.
This was when Kanoji first started singing. And he wasn't right on key. Pull up the lyrics.
I remember hearing this. Yep, I reviewed it.
I don't like this song.
Still searching for the spark I burned.
Woke up
in the ash of the bridges I torched. Dreams crucified on a self-built church. My sins ring loud like a choir rehearse. But I'm trying to turn curses into something that works. Used to chase gold, thought it made me a king. Now I'm drowning in the shine that the devil would bring. Told myself it's love, but it's lust in the winds. Got a crown of
I also
thorns
feel like the
and
mixing was also
things.
dry too.
Book with no spine, pages torn from the past. Wanna circle through the flames, trying to outrun the crowd. Mirrors a Judah reflection won't last. Still chasing something that buried my past.
I'm breaking in the silence, hear the echoes call, trying to find redemption in a world that's so small. Every step feels heavy,
respectfully,
but I'm
around here,
Still
Kanoji's
reaching
technique
for the
was
light,
not
though
good.
I've lost it all.
He's
Every
way
prayer
better
whispered
now.
in the night, so deep. Every dream I shattered, still a secret I keep. I'm seeking in the river of the promise I reap, but I'll rise from the ashes and find the peace I seek.
Spoke to God through a cracked iPhone screen. Said, why you let me fall for American dreams? Since a child you ain't lost, it's caught in between. Your heaven ain't gold, it's the love you redeem. Every tear's a confession, every breath's a prayer. Every scar on my soul like a cross that I wear. I bled for my children, but who really cared? The ones I hurt most, they even standing there. I love this sample though right here. This beat was produced by me, by the way.
Yeah, it was also a little too much out of place.
I'm breaking in the silence, hear the echoes call, trying to find redemption in a world that's so small. Every
I
step
think
feels
I
heavy,
think if
but I'm
Banana
learning
was
to
on this
crawl.
song
Still
instead of like
reaching for
Kanoji,
the
it would
light,
have been
though
way
I've lost it
better.
all.
No offense
Every
to
prayer
Kanoji.
whispered
He's
in
made
the night, so
Kanoji has
deep.
made good
Every
stuff,
dream
but
I
this
shattered,
wasn't
still
it.
a secret I keep. I'm seeking in the river of the promise I reap, but
I agree.
I'll rise from the ashes and find the peace I seek.
Woke up in the dust, man, my memories fade. Tracing every footprint that regret ever made. Built a house out of guilt, but the walls won't stay. Cause the past still howls like a debt unpaid.
Yeah, I still had the
Midnight
same criticism
conversation
for
with
your
my shadows
birthday.
in sand. Everyone
you
is
had
a
the
mirror
exact
that I'm
same
staring
one.
within.
Right,
I sold
come
my
up with your
soul
own.
for a crown made of paper and ink. Now I'm drowning in the weight of the things that I think. Cursed by the echoes of the things I ignored. Every blessing felt like something I stole.
Yeah, this
or
song was the
swore.
worst
Told me
song on
faith
that album
moves,
that
but
I
the
saw.
mountains won't shift. So I wander through the valley where the sunlight drifts.
I'm breaking in the silence, hear the echoes call, trying to find redemption in a world that's so small. Every step feels heavy, but I'm learning to crawl. Still reaching for the light, though I've lost it all. Every prayer whispered in the night, so deep. Every dream I shattered, still a secret I keep. I'm seeking in the river of the promise I reap, but I'll rise from the ashes and find the peace I seek.
Yeah, like I said, I still remain what I was saying. It was a little, it was out of place, and didn't feel organized in terms of the mixing, the performance, and all that shit.
Yeah, I think if you or Banana rapped and sang on this instead of me or Ninja or Kanoji, this beat would have been so much better.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think this one deserves to be popular. Nope.
It doesn't deserve to be the least popular though. I think there's worse songs I've made than this, honestly. Like the one that you listened to earlier, the diss track, or like Violence.
Yeah, but
Like
yet
there's
again,
way worse songs.
yet again, the execution lacked.
Yeah. This is definitely the weakest on that album, but I don't think it's my worst song. It's definitely bad, but I don't think it's the worst.
I just feel like the execution, and I feel like there was so many out of place elements that didn't really feel the need to really.
Yeah.
So I still will say, it still remain the same thing I said in that review. I will keep it that way. But I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah, I should definitely remake Eulogy.
Definitely, because I could see there was passion, there was effort there.
Yeah, all of my songs, whether they're good or bad, I do put passion into them. Besides like the diss tracks, those are just jokes. Cause I think diss tracks are cringe. But like my actual songs, I put actual like passion into them. Whether they turn out good or not, I still put something into it.
Yeah, definitely. For
Oh
sure.
my God, you should.
No, that's too much to ask.
I think there's too many screen shares right now.
Yeah, it's too much to ask. We don't
What
want
is Tiny Tim? Blark and Son, yes. I like Blark and Son. That's a good show.
I think we're gonna end it here, gentlemen.
Yep.
So, Hateful Slimy, Ninja. Whoa, first, Hateful Slimy. If you have anything to say towards upon the outro and whatnot, no matter how it is long, whatever not, would you be able to do so?
Yes. Thank you for having me on your podcast. This was really fun, and I like talking about my music and passions and stuff. And like I said earlier, I'm gonna plug it again. I'm gonna release the album sometimes in June or sometimes around summer. Hopefully June, because that's like Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and that's kind of what the album is about. So yeah, thanks for having me on the album, fam. Or podcast.
Yeah, pleasure to have you here, man. Ninja, what about you, man? If you have anything to say towards upon the outro, no matter what it is, how long or short, would you be able doing so?
Yeah. Something about podcasts and something about saying goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh, that was a great outro, man. You really put some thought and effort into that.
Hoot and the hoot.
That's a great outro.
Let me summarize my outro. I will say thank you guys for watching this podcast episode. Like I said, if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn the notification bell on for some more new content up on the channel. It was a pleasure to have both of you, Hateful Slimy and Ninja Ape, for being part of the podcast, with some, thought of questions and entertainment aspect of it. This one was definitely one of those episodes where it's less out of place. It definitely was more thought of, not misspoken.
You've been streaming for around 3 hours, by the way. Is this your longest episode, or?
Probably. I will have to double check after I end it.
Also, can you put all your podcasts into a playlist that I can go back and listen to them sometime?
Sure. I will do that after this. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on together, the list. Let me know, you guys, what do you guys think of the podcast itself? Do you think it could have been done better in terms of the execution? Feedback.
I thought this was really good.
Real feedback is all received.
Yeah, almost 6-punk level, man.
I hope I appear on another episode sometime.
Yeah.
Because this was fun.
Great.
I might actually start a legit podcast on my Hateful Slimy account.
I'm hopping on it. I'm hopping on the first episode. No debate about that.
Anyways,
okay.
Let me know, you guys, in the live stream, who you guys think should be a part of the podcast next. Well, obviously, I have scheduled for next.
You should get 6-Pac on the podcast.
I obviously scheduled the next someone that will be next week on Friday, 8 p.m., same time zone. We'll get to know him better from he's background and all stuff like that. It's gonna be fun either way. So
that's the truth.
But yeah, I will end it there, guys. Thank you, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the
God bless y'all, fam.
SVR Podcast. Later, congratulations, and bye.